Oh, you wanted some more backstory, did you? Well, this week on our bonus episode, we learn about the illustrious xXBl00dy.
So xXBl00dy is played by the amazing Jeff Frank. Jeff, tell us about yourself.
I know a lot of these guys and ladies from doing
Just
improv.
means, Jeff, there's not a whole lot.
And all of the ladies that we have
Has
in our
Jeff
employ.
Or Zach been playing D&D longest?
When'd you start?
I have not been playing D&D a very long time. So, Jeff, probably by a lot.
1998.
3.5? Second?
I started on, like maybe before 3.5, 3 or 2.5.
We'll do a bio episode on Zach sometime in the future, but
Who?
yeah, who's Zach? We don't want to talk about that right now. Jeff,
Our God,
has been playing
our
for a long
our
time, probably the
master.
longest of any of us.
It's true.
Because we'll say things, we'll be playing, and then sometimes Jeff will say things that aren't things, and it's because it's what they were called back in 3.5. And he's like, what? I can't even quote
a tumble
those.
check. You guys, a tumble check.
What?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah.
What's my THACO?
Yeah. I know
Do you know my to hit
I know
armor
that's
class
a thing
0?
from Baldur's Gate, but I didn't need to understand because that was a video game. So we kind of like part of getting Jen and Chris and I into the world of D&D was Jeff starting up a game, DMing a game for all of us with
Yes,
some
a
of the
real
improv
one in-
folks
in
on our
real
off
life.
nights when we didn't have rehearsals.
Mark
and
really misses those, by the way.
the world took off.
We can start again. Maybe
The
this summer.
legend of Mark Crespo. All right, so tell us about xXBl00dy and his sordid history and past.
Well, what do you want to know?
What do you guys want to know? Let's
What
open
do
it
the
up to
people
panel.
want to know?
So
That's
many
really
questions.
the
Tell us
question.
about
Vote
Vote
now.
Steven.
All right.
The city or
So-
town he's
Steven.
from. and
You're on caller.
the realm that he's from.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I want to know about the city and the town that the xXBl00dy
Wait, is this Kermit?
Where's
is from. No, this is.
My question is,
This is
why
Harold.
are there so many songs about rainbows? All right, so
Kermit asks,
Steve-
caller Kermit asks, where is Steve xXBl00dy Jablonski
all
from?
of this is going to get cut. So he was born Steve Jablonski. He was an orphan in the realm of Tetrod, which is a giant metropolis area that is all pretty like run down and is economically depressed. And all of the cities within it are just numbered. So he came from Tetrod 3 in the realm of Tetrod. A lot of vacant buildings, a lot of graffiti, a lot of seedy characters. He grew up on the streets.
Of course it did.
Yeah. And, to survive out there in Tetrod 3, the hardest of all the Tetrods
Do
cities.
people is that the same thing that people in Tetrod 5 say? Do they all think they're
No,
the hardest, or just like
no.
everybody know it's Tetrod 3?
Tetrod 5, I mean, they know they're fools.
Yeah.
I mean,
How
Tetrod
many
3,
Tetrods are there? That's the real question.
17.
17
Yeah, there's
Tetrods.
17 Tetrods. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's one other, there's New Haven. There's a New Haven.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's Tetrod 1,
Is New
Tetrod
Haven-
2,
is New Haven
Tetrod
like-
3,
Is New Haven?
New Haven,
Like the,
Tetrod 4, Tetrod 5.
There's one Tetrad that was like, hold on a second, guys. We can be different.
Yeah.
Is New
yeah.
Haven? Is that like the Connecticut?
Yeah, it is. Ugh, it's just the worst.
Bunch of
Anybody from Connecticut?
and we just lost.
Oh.
Every
I would say
every
we lost
Connecticutian.
listeners, but I've been to Connecticut, so we didn't lose that many.
Yeah. Good riddance.
What are people from Connecticut called?
Idiots.
I'm just gonna call them tetradites. From now on.
Connecticuties. If that's not what they're called, they should be.
Connecticutians.
I heart you, all you Connecticuties out there. Don't listen to all these other guys. We think you're awesome.
Are we trying to get them back now? Is that what Zach and I are trying to do?
I'm pandering to the
Connecticut's.
Connecticutie community.
Yeah.
Connecticut's.
Connecticut's.
What are we talking about? Oh yeah.
So he was an orphan. Does he
was an
remember his
orphan.
parents? What happened?
No, he just kind of was in an orphanage, and then he got involved with some kids. You know, kind of dropped out of school. They started running a little kind of faux, like street
Hawk?
gang type of thing. Yeah, faux. They all had faux hawks. That was the uniting thing of the gang. They had faux hawks for a while. It was the early 2000s. It was cool.
Faux
But
hawks
if
and
you,
poker
if you
shells.
lose your cloak,
Puka
like
shells.
you're out.
Yeah,
That's why you gotta
it was
back
mainly
up.
yeah, and so there was kind of a thing where like if anybody was anybody, you had to have like a little crew that you did stuff, and so Steve joined one and rose up through the ranks. It was the XX gang, which of course is a cool thing that he does. And
Wait, so he started it? He started the XX gang?
he didn't start it. But fun fact, he killed the guy who was in charge and became the guy. Yeah,
Wow.
he discovered he had a penchant for sneaking up and killing people.
All of a sudden.
Yeah,
I
it got-
just straight murdered that guy.
Yeah, and he's like,
go kill it again.
he's like, I'm good at this. And so he started down this dark path. He started listening to Death Cab for Cutie and wearing his hair black and like all of the trouble things. Black Sabbath, that
Death
type
Cab
of
for Cutie
thing.
and Black Sabbath.
The two,
Nothing pairs better than Ben Gibbard and Ozzy Osbourne.
yeah, that's what he was all about.
Right, I get it.
Yeah, so that's kind of was his young life there. He reached a point though where he was really like getting like good at it and like actually was kind of moving up from like the low level street gang of like smashing car window or smashing wagon windows
Whatever I knows.
and
Whatever needs smashing.
yeah, the things that you smash
Like buttons.
Yeah,
Whatever.
exactly.
iTunes reviews, I guess.
Yeah, and started kind of running with like kind of bigger groups of people, and then he had this. He started, I guess, kind of feeling like he was becoming like a serial killer almost. Like was like
A little bit,
at
yeah.
that level of like, oh, I got to be like really methodical and like really crazy with it, and started to kind of feel like this is actually fun for me, and I actually like it. And then he had this dream. Stay with me, guys. He's had this dream, and this god. I wrote down the god. You guys can look it up because I looked it up before.
Google.
And the god of Drinth came to him.
How do you spell that?
Drynth.
Drinth.
There's a silent
Yeah.
B.
Yeah, at the end.
Drinth.
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 Right.
And was basically like, hey, straighten up and fly right. If you stop killing innocent people and start only killing bad people, I'm gonna look out for you. Next xXBl00dy is like, you can't control me.
Is Drinth the god of only killing bad people?
Yeah, he's like chaotic.
The god of don't be a serial killer.
Yeah, he's like,
Zach,
Focus your ire on one type of backstabbing.
Zach,
Yeah.
you've seen how many gods there are in the D&D pantheon.
I'm not saying there isn't
some
one.
of the fringy ones get real.
This is
fringy,
fringiest, yeah.
They're real defined.
Yeah,
I know you
and so
like sticking your daggers in things, my boy, but why not try to rid the world of some of the scum while you're at it?
you don't know me.
I do. Sorry.
Whatever. All right, I guess I won't. What are you gonna do for me? And well, the thing he said was, "I'll look out for you. I'll make sure that you are good or whatever." And
Drinth would give you his blessing.
yeah, his blessing, like
very
unofficially.
Drinth will just not tell everybody that you're from New Haven, that you're actually
Oh,
from New
shut
Haven.
up! You shut up, coach.
That sounds more warlocky
Tetrad
than our
3.
actual warlock.
Yeah, I know, really.
Our actual warlock is like,
Got
I'm
powers
feeling some
from the
friends."
power of hugs.
I made a friend.
And like the
Drinth
rogue
didn't
is
actually
like,
give him any powers.
No,
It's
didn't
more
give
of
any
like a-
powers, but just was basically like, bro, come on, get it together. And so he's like, all right, I guess.
But what he doesn't know is Drinth is actually his buddy, like
Just
Jason.
whispering in his ears every night.
Just one
who
night,
dressed in
yeah.
a giant paper mache head is like, yo, I'm Drinth.
Whoa.
Hey, check it out.
I never had formal
you should stop-
education,
you
so
should-
this could be true.
You should stop stabbing people in the back, man. Also, I'm Drinth.
Smoking
Okay.
some
Drink
kind of.
was actually, he was trying to
Okay.
say I'm drunk, but he was too drunk, so he was
so
he was
drunk,
like,
man.
hey guys, I'm Drink.
You guys shouldn't have taken those
Needless to
rainbow
say, xXBl00dy woke up from that and was like, hey guys, like what if we focused on community service and started providing meals to the homeless?
And how did that go?
Not well.
No.
Not well.
What?
And,
That's whack. I'm out.
and so then everybody was like not really sure about it. But then the cops came and started just shooting
Who are shooting what? All the kids.
arrows. Arrows from their wagons. Yeah. Just police lights.
Just
Yeah.
some guy.
Just some guy yelling.
It's some like four-tailed creature. Just.
And so the crew got busted up, and like he
With
had
arrows.
to flee Detrod 4.
And so he believes at least that Drinth protected
Drinth
him.
protected him, yeah, because
allowed
like
him
there
to
was like
escape.
bolts. You know, he was hearing them coming by. He kind of went into like bolt time, like where it's like slow, and he kind of moved around. You know, like in the Matrix.
Which is not quite as fast as bullet time, but still pretty impressive.
Pretty good.
No, it's like when you catch something when you drop it from a shelf up high.
Yeah,
That's bolt
That's
time.
bolt
It's just
time. Possible. It's just
Yeah.
unlikely.
exactly.
That was dad time. Dad reflex time.
Yeah. And so he left and was like, I can't go back because they got a APB out for me.
That's how he
That's
lost
it.
his third cloak too.
Yeah. Sad day. He lost his
Man.
third. He's down to 2 cloaks.
Wow.
1 cloak for each X.
Even left. Yeah.
Did you say that he used to be triple X
He used to
bloody
be
hard?
triple X. Yeah.
Wow.
Vin
He was
Diesel
really up
action.
there, yeah.
So that's the
So did he
that's the
name
overview.
himself? Did he name himself xXBl00dy? I take
Well,
it?
here's
How
the
did he get
deal.
that moniker?
Everybody in the XX gang has to have XX at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a clan for like an online community. Like you have to have the thing at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But the bloody heart was his thing, and the heart is the greater than, and then the 3.
That explains the 3!
'Cause
Yeah.
he's from-
Tetrod 3.
All right. So
That's the overview.
so
Open to questions.
who's Steve Jablonski? That's the
That-
name he grew up with in the orphanage.
That was
his
his
parents'
given
name.
name.
Okay.
That
He
was
knows
his
he's
given
Steve
name.
Jablonski.
It was a
He's moved on
Polish.
from that.
It was a Polish orphanage, so they gave him the Jablonski name.
Okay.
Yeah.
From the
What's
the
D&D
orphanage.
Polish?
Yeah.
Gave him that. Okay.
Yeah. It was a.
The realms go
All right.
way out there.
I think we were all generally upset when Jeff debuted his character that was going to be called xXBl00dy, which was with a 3 and a greater than sign, and it's definitely grown on me. It definitely when I say it sounds like a completely normal thing to say at this point, and I'm losing focus on how that sounds to other people hearing it for the first time.
How easily it rolls off the tongue now. That's a term that's in my vernacular.
So, is there somebody we could talk to we wanted to see, or we just want to count as like a little interaction with Drinth earlier as his scene? What are you feeling?
That wasn't a full scene.
I think him trying to convince his posse to start doing nice things would be a
Yeah.
good scene.
Okay.
We'll need a whole
For sure.
posse.
All right, we can find
Done.
that. Guys, get in here.
All right. Guys.
Hey, what you?
I'm gonna write down my XX name. Hold on.
Oh, guys.
Yeah, what do you want, boss?
I just had the craziest dream.
It was probably those pills you took last night.
No, it wasn't those.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
good with
we gonna
those.
kill something or what? I want to kill
Yeah, I
something.
thought we was gonna kill something,
Kill some
boss.
things, yeah.
Guys,
Yeah. Who are we gonna kill?
look, we're a family, right? We're the XX gang.
Of killers.
Yeah, we are.
The bloodthirsty
Yeah.
killers without souls.
Definitely are.
We all have
Yeah.
our own specialties. I'm killing, you're thieving,
Yeah. And killing.
and killing.
I like to bring in supplies.
Supplies,
I seduce the unsuspecting,
seduction.
and then I kill them. You forgot
then
the part where
killing.
I kill them.
I know, we all kill.
That's
of course.
why I'm XX Blades QT
yeah,
with a Q and a T.
I know,
Don't
Blades.
write out the.
You don't have to tell me.
Okay.
In our last skill,
Well, you all know what I do. I
That's
have
chaos.
to clean up all the crime scenes all the time.
I really appreciate that.
I'm XX Dirty Towel.
He's like
Dirty Towel.
the den mother.
Forensics.
Guys,
It's not like XX Soggy Diamond like me.
you guys, I know I wouldn't normally call you in. This is our normal time where we're cleaning and sharpening our swords.
Or killing.
Well, the killing happens after.
I'm just
after
wrapping my
lunch.
towels, wrapping them
Right,
up.
wrapping towels,
Uh-huh.
but I felt this was important.
I used to
tight.
just thieve. I
You
just
got a
used
new-
to steal
You
stuff.
got a new job for us, boss?
No, can someone turn down that Sum 41?
Sorry.
Turn down the
Sorry,
Sum 41.
Sorry, I got it.
We'll put the
Put it
Papa
down.
Roach back on.
Yeah.
Thanks. Guys, I had a dream last night, and it was really real. And there was
Could you feel the life escaping the bodies?
it was better than that. It was like a real God like spoke to me, and he said, killing isn't the only way. Like maybe
Wait, we should burn them too.
We could torture
no,
him first.
not like that.
Well, no, if you burn them, how am I going to do the cleaning up? That's my favorite part.
Well, the
There'll
burning
be a
is
lot
the
of ash
cleaning.
and charcoal.
Guys, not killing people, helping people. Like
Helping
I don't
people,
know.
helping people to kill people.
no,
Oh,
like
that's a good one,
Oh,
boss.
the boss always has so many great jokes. That was
Helping
a
them
good
into the
one.
grave.
Yeah. And then steal their stuff.
no, like
Oh, I like
what
I
are
like
you
to
talking
I like to steal their stuff and then kill them and then let their families find them and then when they bury them they dress them all up in their nice stuff and then I steal that.
See, I don't think that that's something that's like good anymore. Like, what if the family, like, probably in their head thinks like that's not good?
Did
Yeah,
you just say,
you're totally right. It's
They probably
totally
think
bad.
that,
Yeah, just like
It's
us.
bad.
hey, boss, what are you talking about helping people?
I mean, we got such good skills. The towel skills. What if we went to the local community pool and instead of soaking up blood, we soaked up some of the water so that kids don't slip and fall? And what if instead of seducing random people, instead we all got families?
We all settled down.
We all just settle down and raise kids.
Bloody
We just
hot. I don't
seduced
understand.
each other in wedded bliss.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, and maybe our kids can go to the public school instead of sending them to a charter school, which
You
siphons
sound
money
like
away
you're
from the local
talking like
school
you're
district.
from New Haven.
Hey,
Hey, you
Listen,
shut your mouth.
I
The boss
just
ain't from
called
New
him like I
Haven.
sees it. I think he's gone soft.
hey, I'm Tetrad 3 through and through, but I've just had some thoughts lately, and I think we can put a new spin on the XX name. Like, what if instead of carving XX into each of our victims, we turned it into flyers for a poetry slam?
We're carving the flyer into their back.
Has he been listening
like-
to Dashboard Confessional again?
Sounds more like a
Listen, all right, I
Sarah
told
McLachlan
you.
to
I
me.
told you. No more of that. It's not right.
You guys, we have a great opportunity. We
Jimmy Eat World or something like that.
guys, that's the bug bug.
surrounded.
Oh,
I don't know about this, boss. I'm out of here.
up now or we're gonna fire.
She rat us out.
Gonna
No.
shoot you.
Guys.
arrows.
Guys, I think we should leave him.
I think we should.
Yeah, we out of here.
QT!
Get him, guys.
Blaney Cutie. No.
I've got the towel for you, cutie.
Towels.
I'm getting out of
Everybody
here.
run for yourself.
No.
I'm gonna whip him good, boss.
It's okay. I got out of the door. It's fine. Hey, I'm not going to be part of your stupid.
Boss, before you go.
Yeah, towels. XX towels.
Clean him up real good, boss.
I will. We'll clean up the whole world. I better take this extra cloak.
I think we killed them all. Well, let's go home.
Wow. Yeah. All right.
Support us on Patreon.
Yep.
He's real hard background.
So hard.
And he's like the youngest.
6 towels.
Yeah. He is like 19 and a half. Yeah.
That was when he was level 1.
Yeah, that was level 1, so you know where he is now.